Hi, buddy.
Okay, I'm ready.
How's it going?
Hello, how are you, Joe?
Very good, very good. How are you?
I'm good. So let's start by talking about the main event, Monsters of Rock.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys are back to Brazil after 10 years, I think.
10 years.
So, yeah, being on the 2026 lineup, sharing the stage with rock legends, what is the feeling of being part of the festival's historic in Brazil and where the crowd is so passionate?
Yeah, I mean the Brazilian crowds are the best in the world, you know. I think it's going to be I just can't wait. Like I said, we haven't been there in 10 years. Lizzie and I got down there 2 years ago for a quick little, maybe it was 2.5 years ago. I don't even remember. Doing something with Matt Sorm and Glenn Hughes and that, but that was like a private event, so we didn't get a chance to like do the Halestorm thing, which was a bummer. But but yeah, it's and there's still like people waiting at the airport and at the hotels. You guys are the best rock and metal fans in the world. It's there's no one like you. It's pretty unique and special, and I'm happy that we're able to get back.
Yeah. Uh, can you describe a little with how the band changes from 10 years from now, like the last time you guys were here?
Well, what since then, man, I think we've put out 3 albums since then, and we've been other than COVID, we've been touring fairly nonstop um, since then. So hopefully we got a little better. No, we did. We're very we're it's kind of we're in such a good place right now. We're at the top of our game. None of it like everyone sounds the best they've ever sounded. I mean, wait till you hear Lizzie sing. Her voice. I don't know how. It's like the older we get, the better her voice gets. It's totally crazy, and I can't. I just can't wait for Brazilian fans to hear us do our thing again. It's just a live rock and roll band. Still no computers or trickery or click tracks. Just four people making as much noise as possible and doing the energy exchange with the crowd. Seeing how riled up we can get you and how riled up you can get us, and back and forth.
Yeah. We know you guys have two side shows here in Brazil too, in Curitiba and Porto Alegre. Uh, why was it important for Halestorm not just do the show on the festival, but just do these headline shows on the other cities? It's how much is important for you guys do this?
Oh, it's so important. I wish we could spend a month down there and hit everywhere. Uh, it's such a like we were saying, the best rock and metal fans in the world, and it's such a privilege to be able to come down there and show you guys what we do. And I feel like hopefully this is it's not going to take 10 years to get back again. I don't know what that holdup was all about, but um, you know, we can kind of prove to you guys again why we should come back next year and every year after. I think that would be lots of fun, and I'm always down for it. So,
And about the energy from these types of shows, concerts, about the show on the festival and the side shows and the headline show is different. There are much more musics. And what's the difference about this? What do you guys prepare for these side shows?
um, so like with those festival shows where we're on a bit earlier in front of these bigger bands, you you kind of go out guns blazing. You show them what you get. You make all these moments happen. It's kind of like an abridged version of the band. It's kind of uh like a summary, like this is what we do. And the headline shows is more like we get to dig in, we get to go deep. We throw some covers in, throw go into maybe some B-sides, go, just kind of dig into the catalog a bit deeper and see, maybe Lizzie will get on the piano. It just goes, you get a wider scope, you get the full Hailstorm picture. And I mean, both are a lot of fun, but the headline shows are where it's at if you want to see the full spectrum of what we do and you know show you how much we love rock and roll and metal and have a good time.
Yeah. And you guys are including many songs from Everest, the last album. So how does this new album fits on the classics on the set, and how does the audience is receiving these new songs?
Well, we change our set list every day, so there's no set list, and we haven't decided yet what we're going to play down for these Brazilian shows. Um, Being that we haven't been there in 10 years and we've put out 3 records since then, it doesn't have to be so
Yeah,
Everest heavy. We spent the last year promoting Everest. Obviously, it just came out, and so it was very Everest heavy shows. But I think coming down there, we can. My opinion is that we can just kind of dig into whatever we want and show a lot of the older songs that people maybe haven't heard live yet. So it's going to be exciting. We're just discussing the show now, and we have a giant list of 100 some songs to choose from. So it's tough every night picking which ones to play, but it'll be fun. It's going to be a great time either way.
yeah. And I had to ask you about 2025, about the Back to Beginning. How was to participate for this celebration from the farewell from how was it celebrated? Because as a guy that I watched it online, the live stream, and was amazing, but participating and playing, I think it was amazing. How you describe that experience?
That was, and I can like without, like truly, I mean this. It was the most amazing musical experience I've ever had. Not so much like playing the songs we did. That was fun. We had a blast. The crowd was everyone was there to celebrate. Like it was such a positive crowd and accepting and loving, and but like backstage was I've never been in a backstage like that. Everyone was cool. Like everyone was so happy to be there and to celebrate Ozzy and Sabbath and like Metallica guys are just walking around. Axl Rose was hanging out afterward having a beer. Like everyone was just hanging out and there was it's like all the egos, there are no egos there. They're just there to celebrate, you know, the
Yeah,
the founders of this genre that we love so much and pay respects and like we were out in the crowd watching Ozzy, they had a section for we were like the Osbournes were next to us, and we were with all the other bands and our crews and stuff. And I've never experienced something like that before, like like watching Ozzy sing "Mama, I'm Coming Home," and he was home, and it was his last time, first and last time playing that venue, and he grew up down the street, and you can see his joy. I mean, we were all crying, like the whole you're surrounded by 40 some thousand people all kind of feeling the same thing. And it's like the emotions were amplified with all these people and this thing happening. And I mean, that's why music is magical. That's why I love this so much and why rock and metal fans are the best fans in the world. Like there's such a genuine love for Ozzy. And I mean, there still is, obviously. And it was magical. There's nothing like it. I wish everyone in the world could have been there because I'm sure it came off great on the live stream, but like that, I don't know. It was like life changing. It was life affirming.
yeah,
This is our genre. These are our people, and they're the best in the world. The whole celebration. We were there 3 days early. The whole city was decked out in black and purple. Every bar had black and purple balloons, Ozzy and Sabbath pictures up, and metalheads were everywhere. Like it was like a city takeover. It was awesome. I mean, it was just like it was the best. I
yeah.
mean, then we got to play. Are you kidding? Like I'd have gone if we weren't playing, obviously. And I mean, I can't even believe that they asked us to play. That's wild to me, and I'm still in awe of the whole situation.
And how was to receive this invited? I think because you guys are used to play in great shows and great festivals. You guys receive a Grammy. but I think the back to beginning was something more. So how was to receive this invitation? Do you guys feel nervous about it?
It was so cool. I remember when we got the email. The email just said it was like, "Hey, they're putting together a show for Ozzy and Black Sabbath. It's going to be original guys from Black Sabbath, and it's going to be their last show. Do you guys want to play?" And like we had already booked the Iron Maiden tours, and that was finishing up like the week before that. So we're like, we're already there. Like, of course and we would have done. We would have. That doesn't even matter. We would have cleared the books and gotten to that show. But that's all we heard about it. Like, yeah, Sabbath's last show. That's all it said. Didn't say who else was playing, nothing. And we're like, we're in. And so we didn't hear anything until they announced it to the world and then saw the lineup. We're like, what? Metallica, Guns, Tool, Slayer, like everybody, like all of them, all of those bands are playing. That's I don't know. It was how cool. Like it was the greatest day in metal history. It has to be.
And yes, I checked some previous set lists from the band. And did you guys add some Aussie and Black Sabbath classics? And there is one classic to did you guys prepare for Brazil?
Oh yeah, I mean we haven't prepared for any Brazil yet at all. We still have some time. But so who knows what we're gonna do. We like I said, we change our set every show. So to keep it interesting for us, we just have to and always trying and pushing and seeing if things work or not. So I'm sure, it's still the year of Ozzy, and I think it's still proper to honor him always, like yeah, we're always throwing weird things in, learning something on the day of the show and trying it out. And so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Uh, about the set list yet. We know you guys have extended solos and jams on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the difference when you guys play on the festival because the time is short and in from the main shows like the in Curitiba or Porto Alegre, how you guys maintain the time?
Um, we're pretty good about it. What once we figure out, some of the anchors in the set, not many at least like bands of our era, our class, um, do too much jamming and improvising on stage, and so we try to always incorporate a little bit of improv into the set, just because I think it sets us apart from a lot of the modern bands, um, or the current bands, I should say. But I know Guns will be up there jamming, and Skinner will be jamming, and so it'll be cool. We'll throw in. Well, I'm sure we'll do a little something. We always like to do a little bit of something in there, but yeah, you keep it tight. Uh, we never know how it's going to end when we start one, but we watch the clock, make sure we don't step on anyone's toes, put on a good show. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're professionals, damn it, right?
Yeah. And you guys are preparing to speak some Portuguese words for the Brazilian audience?
Oh man, obrigado. How do you? How do... Yes, we will prepare. But if I learn now, I'll forget by then, so I have to wait a little.
Yeah, it's good when you heard the artist singing or speaking in Portuguese. It's
Yeah,
always,
that's
yeah,
fun. That's half the fun of traveling around the world and playing rock and roll.
yeah. And you guys have some surprises for the Brazilian audience, or you
Yeah.
guys will prepare yet the set list?
No, we don't know what we're going to play yet, but we'll it'll be a surprise to us, so it should be a surprise to you too.
Okay. Uh, just to wrap up, can you send a message to everyone that will attend to the concerts in here in Brazil?
Yes. Um, one, I'm sorry it's taken us 10 years to get back, but we're so excited
Yeah.
to be coming back to Brazil. And we can't wait to show you how you know, all of these songs that you haven't heard live yet from the last few records, and they just give you a good old Hailstorm rock show. You get to hear one of the best vocalists in the world right now do her thing, and you know, not to sell ourselves short, um, but we're on fire right now. We're the best we've ever been, and I can't wait to show you guys what we're doing, and hopefully it goes so well that we get back quicker than 10 years.
Yeah. Did you guys promise the don't back too long because we don't wait too much for the
Yeah, no,
next?
I hope so. Hopefully the promoters are all about it and the fans still want to come to the show. So that's what it's all about. Promoters and the fans.
Yeah, we always asking, come to Brazil, come to Brazil.
I love it. I think it's great.
So thank you for your time.
Yeah, appreciate you, Lucas. Thank you so much. And hopefully we see you down there. Please say hi.
Okay, that's it.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.